So I've been using the S22 Ultra for about a week now, and in my opinion, this is one of the best Android phones that I've personally used. But it does have its flaws, and I will be talking about that in this video. So let me go ahead and start off by talking about the things that I love. Well, the phone just looks amazing. It is very reminiscent of the Galaxy Note phones with that boxy design. The phantom white color, along with the silver borders and the glossy black camera rings on top of the cameras and the silver borders around the cameras, just really make the phone stand out. It really makes it feel like a luxury product. This combination by far, in my opinion, is the best looking Android phone. I might be wrong, I don't know, let me know what you think. Another thing I love about the phone from my short time using it are the cameras. Just wow. This is the biggest year-over-year difference that I've personally seen when it comes down to zoom lenses. The differences in quality between the S21 Ultra and the S22 Ultra is incredible. It looks like a 3-year upgrade instead of a 1-year upgrade. The main camera is slightly wider this year, which gives you more of the landscape to capture. The HDR is fantastic, the colors pop, and the sharpness is just right, but it can look a little too overprocessed in certain scenes. The ultra-wide camera shows amazing promise as it delivers crazy good-looking photos. And if I can say, this ultra-wide camera is my favorite ultra-wide camera in any phone that I've used so far. I absolutely love it. So the S Pen, well, it's been improved. It now features a latency of 2.8 milliseconds. In other words, drawing or writing on the S22 Ultra feels like writing on paper, but very slippery paper. Be warned, okay? I gotta warn you guys, if you're gonna be using the S Pen and you're gonna be using it on the screen, obviously, where else would you be using the S Pen? None of my business. Don't answer that. I hope you guys realize that if you get too close to the edge of the screen, the pen's just gonna slide right off. I noticed this many times when I was trying to take some notes. The second the pen goes to the edge of the screen just a little bit, since you're pressing down on it to write or draw, it's just automatically gonna boop. It's just gonna fall off the screen, man. That happened to me so many times. So be warned. In terms of speed, of course, man, this phone is going to perform great. It's powered by the new Snapdragon 8 Gen 1 chip, and all you need to know is that it's currently the best for Android. Everything is silky smooth, nothing lags, at least not in my experience. Android 12 on the S22 series of phones, even the S21 series of phones, delivers amazing performance and amazing stability, which is more than I can say about another company, which I will not be naming. Since this phone has a brightness of 1750 nits, which is like the brightest phone I think that's out there, I was expecting it to do amazing in HDR movies and amazing just out in the sun with visibility. As for the HDR content, well, I actually didn't really notice a massive difference. Yeah, the screen is bright, but I guess I was just expecting a bigger difference. I'm not sure. When you're out in the sun, seeing the screen is no problem whatsoever. But I also didn't have any issues seeing the S21 Ultra outside. I guess what I'm trying to say is I was expecting 1750 nits to be like, whoa, when in reality it's just whoa, which is still good, but it's not whoa, you know? Subscribe, just do it. You're already watching the video, subscribe, man. Do it right now. Now, in terms of cell service and data speeds, the S22 Ultra is fantastic and it completely destroys the iPhone 13 Pro Max. Now, I don't have any examples to show you guys on screen, but I will talk about one of them. And that one of them was when I go to Wendy's, I never have service on my iPhone, which sucks because the line is always like 40 minutes long. So I'm just sitting there doing nothing. But with the S22 Ultra in that same Wendy's drive-thru, I have perfect signal. Not perfect, it's not like amazing, but I can still load everything that I want to load, so I can at least go on TikTok or something, you know? But yeah, man, if you're getting the S22 Ultra, cell service, data speeds, awesome. As always, no phone is perfect, so what are some of the downsides of the S22 Ultra? Well, I did mention it one of them earlier in this video, and I'm talking about the curved display and the S Pen. This obviously depends if you're going to be using the S Pen a lot. I personally have not. I've only used it just to kind of see how it is, take some notes, just kind of figure it out. It's awesome, but it's just not for me, so this isn't really a big deal for me personally. But for you, if you use the pen a lot, again, you're going to be slipping off the screen, man. It's going to happen any way you put it. Another downside, and this one I was not expecting, battery life. Okay, obviously this depends on how you use the phone. Everyone uses their phones different. Everyone spends a different amount of time on different apps. So take these numbers with a grain of salt, because the numbers so far are not that good. Now, I know it takes a little bit for the phone to get used to how you use the phone, and the battery should improve in about a week or so. So I will give you guys updates on the battery life, but as of right now, it's bad. It's pretty bad, not gonna lie. Another downside, and this may affect you with kids. I don't mean physically, but I mean if you're taking pictures of kids, preferably your kids, don't be weird. If you're taking a picture of your kids and they're running around, you know, and you take a picture, they're gonna come out all blurry, okay? Now, I don't have kids, but I do have the next best thing, a dog. And as you can see, the dog is all blurry because of whatever it was doing when I took that picture. It sucks, but what can you do? Shutter lag on Samsung phones has been around for quite a long time. I don't think it's going anywhere. I think it's just how the phone processes the photo. It's not as quick with the photo, but whenever you do get a good looking photo, it looks good. But more than not, more chances than not, what am I trying to say? More so than not, I guess, if you take a picture of something moving, it's gonna come out a little bit blurry, so do keep that in mind. And honestly, that's it. That's the only downsides that I found by using this phone for 1 week. If you guys have been using the phone for a week or more, depending when you got it, and you found some other downsides that I didn't cover in this video, definitely drop them in the comments below to let other people know. And if you're new here and you want to check out a different video of mine, which I highly recommend, you can check out this video up here or this video down there. That's it. This was Mark from Mark's Tech. Adios.